Okay, when you can. Okay, when you can. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate that. With your father? Yeah, together. Baba Chaga. This way, thank you. Nice. Beautiful. I love it. Oh. Beautiful.
Lawrence, you know Lawrence, neighbour Lexington, he lives in Manchester.
I think I could do that.
It's not really easy. No, because it's...
Whether there's any jobs, which currently there's no jobs anywhere, but in academia there's certainly.
Oh, nice to meet you. Okay. So she's and the whole family relationship.
Well, we're not Israeli.
No, I don't know. She puts, that's right.
Shabbos to a kala, and therefore the kala is compared to Shabbos. At the end of the Chodaydi we say, by kala Shabbos Malkusa. Come the bride, Shabbos the queen. In other words, Shabbos is a queen and the kala is a queen. And if the kala is a queen, then the chosin has to be king. King is a very unique appointment. King is an appointment which cannot be made by the person himself. When we were all children, we would have played on sand and made the sand castle, and some of us would have climbed up on the sand castle and said, I'm the king of the castle and you're the, the rest of the poem. It doesn't work that way. In order to be king, a king has to have one principal commodity. And it's not ministers, and it's not princes, and it's not agents, and it's not government officers. A king, in order to be king, must have people. As Gemara says, a melech b'loi on. You cannot have a king without a people. So in order to render Yaakov as king, we come together before the chuppah, we spend time with Yaakov. Now Yaakov has a people that are following him. So when he goes to Bedek, we follow on afterwards because we are his people and we will meet him up at the chuppah. What is this king aspect all about? There are two elements to it. The Gemara tells us that the Chachamim, before they would greet the Shabbos, they would dress themselves in their finest. Why? Because in order to greet the king, one has to show an extra sense of commitment to oneself. Then there's another statement in the Gemara which seems to say just the opposite. The Rabbi, the great Tan Amira, before he said the shir, he would tell his Talmidim a joke, they would laugh, and then they would be able to, then they would open up into Shmaitza in the halacha. A joke is something which we, in Torah language, regard as irreverent. The Gemara tells us very serious things about a latzon, it's a joke. So how did Rabbi do this? And the answer comes back to looking at a peoples. A peoples includes not just people of high caliber behavior, but even people that are coarse. Even people whose life is completely immersed in that which one has to do when one is engaged in agriculture and farming. So Rabbi, as he's preparing the Talmidim to be able to receive the learning, he tells them a joke. He goes down to the lowest common denominator, and it is from that lowest level that he's able to elevate them, that they should be able to absorb Shmaitza, the din that he's teaching them, be'ema b'yira, with fear and with awe. And that's why there's joviality at this time, that's why there's joviality at the Chasna, in order to elevate you, Yaakov, that the generations that you will bring forward will be Torah true generations. But when we look at marriage, it is possible for us to become scared, because marriage is very high, lofty and holy. And we might withdraw and say, I don't want to get engaged in marriage. Because of that fear, we use the word l'cha doidi. Come, my beloved, don't worry. Come along, everything will be all right. There's another pasuk which deserves inspection, and that is the pasuk which says, Hashem says, I have tirgalti, I have a custom for Ephraim to carry them on my arm. Ephraim is also a word which is used for someone who is engaged in having children, from the word peri. This pasuk is read in the following way: Anoichi HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who pronounces himself at the beginning of the Aseret Dibros Anoichi, Tirgalti, he has given feet le'Ephraim, to the man who and woman who choose to bring in the next generation of Klal Yisrael forward. How much? Kochem HaKadosh Baruch Hu carries them as Roisa on his hands, on his arms. Yaakov, a chosin, gets a gift. This world is a world of darkness, as the pasuk says, Ki nachoshech yichas haaretz v'arof elumim. Darkness covers the earth, thick fog covers the peoples. Because in this world, your fellow next to whom you're standing can have in his mind terrible thoughts about you and scheme terrible things about you, yet he smiles at you and he makes it seem like he's your best friend. The English people know how to do this best. They'll smile to your face and they can stab you in your back. Says HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I will give you light, says HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yaakov, you're listening. I will awaken you, I will open up your senses, that you will become protected from falling to such a pit. We conclude with another understanding of what does l'cha doidi mean, and this time we're elevating ourselves to a very high level. We, Klal Yisrael, are referred to as Knesset Yisrael. Knesset Yisrael is also a reference for the Shekhinah. We're related. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Shekhinah, says the Gemara, went into Golus with the Yidden when the Yidden went into Golus. What did not go into Golus? HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The Holy One, blessed be He. Because of marriage, because of the commitment of marriage, and because of the holiness of marriage, we are entitled to beseech from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. L'cha doidi, come my beloved HaKadosh Baruch Hu. L'kras kala, to greet the kala, Knesset Yisrael, and then Pnei Shabbos Nekabla, it will be a true Shabbos when HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes us back as His wife, and He brings us Mashiach Tzidkenu b'meir b'yamein. Amen. We're now ready for the Eidim to go next door to take the kinyan. First, we'll begin with the kinyan from the Chosan. That's fine. We are starting with Sorry? No, 6 kinyanim. Right? Then Baruch Haba. And the others were just Baruch
Is it okay? Sorry for scribbling before. But
Rabbi Simon Sniper follow you.
Are you right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed? Okay, thank you very much. See you soon. Let's go now. No, that's it. Sorry?
So that we could have Rabbi Godlewski and Rabbi Schneebach if he gets here. Yes, and if Chas v'Shalom anything falls apart, then she's entitled to your assets, 200 silver pieces. 200 silver pieces doesn't have 100 silver pieces. 100 silver pieces doesn't have a stipulated value. It's about what it costs to live for half a year.
What are you doing now?
Wait.
After the football. I didn't hear. Good start.
We're now ready to read the document of the engagement, and that will be read by Rabbi Abakassis, following which the plate is going to be broken, because the Gemara declares, there isn't a ksuba without a quarrel. So anyone who I've been quarreling with this afternoon, now you know why. But we don't want any quarrel to enter into the house of the Chos and the Kala, so we break a plate. And we say, Shlog Zechois, throw out any quarrels over the shards of this plate, and let the Chos and Kala go to chuppah and build a Yiddish home without any quarrel. Reb David B'Choved.
גלב יספק גם רטוב, מצא שם מצאתו, ויפק רצון מהשם הטוב, ואלו הן רשע פרקים באיזה שכן שחקים נתברו והותנו בין חני שני הצדדים. היינו מצד האחד הנכבד והמפורסם, כבוד רב דוד, הוותיק חסיד רב דוד יחיאל, בר יעקב אליהו, האומן מצד בנו, החתן יעקב, אברהם שיחיו מצד השני הנכבד והמפורסם, כבוד רבי יהושע מתתיהו בר אברהם, העומד מצד הקהל המהוללה, אורה אדורה, תחיה. ראשית דבר הרי הוא החתן הנ"ל יישא למזל טוב ולקדש הנ"ל בחופה וקידושים כדת בשם ישראל, ואל יבריחו ואל ירימו, לא זה מזו ולא זו מזה, וישלטו בנגזכון שווה בשווה וידורו ביניהם אהבה וחיבה כאור הכל הרע. הלא הוא הנכבד המפורסם, כבוד רב דוד יחיאל הנ"ל העומד מצד בנו החתן הנ"ל, התחייב את עצמו ליתן המתנות לבנו החתן הנ"ל, מתנות להכלה הנ"ל ובגדים לבנו החתן הנ"ל כמנהג הנגידים המפורסמים. הלא הם הנכבד המפורסם, כבוד רבי יהושע מתתיהו הנ"ל העומד מצד הכלה הנ"ל, התחייב את עצמו ליתן נדן להכלה הנ"ל, מתנות להחתן הנ"ל ובגדים להכלה הנ"ל כמנהג הנגידים המפורסמים. החתונה תהיה אם ירצה השם בשעה טובה מוצלחת בזמן ומקום כפי שהתרצו שני הצדדים בירושלים תתברם תכהנן רחש וכל זה להצעים מית המוצא סעיפים ודידים טליס וקיצל כמנהוג ומהמה וכו'. ערב קבלן מצד החתן רב מוישה אשר בר אליהו חיים, ערב קבלן מצד הכלה רב צבי אריה בר יהושע שמואל. והצדדים הנ"ל מחויבים לפצור את הערבים הקבלנים הנ"ל שלא יגיע להם שום הזק וגרם הזק. וקניין מן הצדדים